From ITN headquarters, the early evening news with John Souchet.
Hello. The teddy bears he loved so much sat side by side in church today, the day of the funeral of James Bulger. The toys were propped up on a seat that had been specially made for James by his father. It was placed a few inches from James's coffin. They played the music of Michael Jackson. They played too Tears in Heaven. And among the wreaths, a final poem from his parents, ending "Good night and God bless."
A final journey for James Bulger, his infant coffin surrounded by flowers in his memory. Hundreds of people looked on as his father and uncles bore him into the local family church. His life was not lost in vain, they were told, for other children are now benefiting from the generosity shown after his death. Every element of the funeral mass had been selected by his parents, Ralph and Denise, the cameras admitted with their permission.
His death was not in vain. Something in James Patrick has touched the whole world, and we wish that we could turn the clock back 2.5 weeks. We wish we could make things better. We wish so much that we could bring James back.
James's teddy bears, reminders of such a young life lost, sat on the chair his father had made for him. His parents listened as his favourite record was played.
For James's family, especially his parents, Denise and Ralph, that they may feel the healing power of Christ in the midst of their pain and grief.
The service was led by both Catholic and Anglican clergy, a symbol of the universal grief felt here. Also in mourning, the detective leading the police investigation.
Let the children come to me. Do not keep them from me. The kingdom of God belongs to such as these.
The Eric Clapton song, Tears in Heaven, written after the death of his own son, was the final musical tribute to James, before a private burial service near to the family's home. Among the flowers, a poem from his distraught parents. "We didn't get to say goodbye, and that really makes us cry. You brought so much love in our lives, that love for you will never die. The only thing that we can do is sit and pray for you. In our hearts you'll still be there, locked inside our loving care. God look after you as we would do, because we know that he is with you."
A moving occasion, Jonathan, but there were over the weekend accusations of self-pity in Liverpool. How's that gone down?
Well, they've been rejected by everybody in the city, of course. The local paper, the Liverpool Echo, says this evening those allegations are tantamount to rubbing salt into the wounds of Liverpool's grief. And as if to prove the point, another page full of tributes tonight to James Bulger in the In Memoriam columns. There have been over 1,000 of these messages in the last couple of weeks or so. Evidence, say the people of Liverpool, of real and tangible grief. Evidence too, they've given over £20,000 from local people and businesses to charities in James Bulger's memory. And even some of the police officers who've been dealing with this case are still being counselled for the stress they've undergone because of the grief they felt personally over this loss.
James's death has had implications beyond Liverpool, hasn't it?
Yes, it has. I mean, I think that this death, this crime, together with various other incidents in the northeast of England, for example, a spate of joyriding, have helped to move juvenile crime right back up to the top of the political agenda. Both the Conservative and Labour parties have outlined new initiatives on juvenile crime, and I think we'll see more on that in the next couple of months or so.
Thank you, Jonathan.